Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you about the gear that I use. So some of you are asking me what gear I use when I go out on the shoots that I do. You may know that I shoot kind of, I guess my style is more documentary, behind the scenes profile pieces, that kind of thing. So it's the kind of filming where I don't have much time to set up shots because things are just happening as they happen. So I don't have time to switch out lenses and that kind of thing, and I need to be quite mobile with my gear as well. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to go through everything that I use when I'm filming my B-roll, and you can just get an idea of how my camera is rigged up. So first off, I'll start with the camera. I use the Sony a7s II, and I don't have the lens attached right now because I'm using the lens to film this video, but I use the 24-105 and I'll show you that in a little bit. With the Sony a7s II, I use the Tilta Max cage. I did a lot of researching before I got this cage, but I got this one because it seemed like the easiest one to take parts off and to put parts on. I can basically plug my HDMI cable straight into the cage itself because it's wired up. Next up, I shoot on the Atomos Ninja Assassin. Sometimes I shoot directly to the Assassin itself because it shoots 4K ProRes, but most of the time I will just record directly into the Sony. But I tend to use the Assassin because it's a bigger monitor and I can focus peak a lot easier, and I can basically check my waveforms as well to make sure everything is exposed correctly. Then for my audio setup, I use the Zoom H4n. It's a brilliant recorder, especially paired with this Rode NTG 4 Plus. And I've got it in a shock cage there with the the dead cat windshield on there as well. And I use these little friction arms to basically hold up the Zoom H4n and also the Assassin. So I've got a couple of those, they're really, really handy. And also, for my follow focus, I use the Fotka DP500. This is a really smooth follow focus, and you can see it's got the two pins there, so you can basically pull focus between 2 points. And also the rails, they just came with the Tilta Max cage, so I didn't have to go out and get those separately. So this is pretty much my rig. Oh yeah, one last thing, my headphones. So these are Audio-Technica headphones, they're brilliant. They're perfect for monitoring audio. The sound quality is really good and they've got some really nice padding on them, so they don't really hurt my ears whilst I've got them on. So this is the lens that I use. It's the Canon 24-105mm f4, and I basically use Canon lenses because I came from Canon when I started out, so I have the 7D Mark II, so all my lenses are Canon. So I also shoot with the Metabones adapter, the EF2E mount Metabones adapter. I use the monopod when I'm basically running and gunning to get B-roll because I don't like lugging my tripod around, and I also don't like to have to keep putting the tripod up and down and playing around with the legs, so if I just use my monopod then it's a lot easier. So that's basically it, that is my gear, and I've put a link in the description so you have links to every item of gear that I have, so you can check it out in more detail. What gear do you guys shoot with, and what kind of films do you shoot as well? It'd be really interesting to know. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. And subscribe if you want to see more videos. I am planning to do more. I'm actually going to be shooting a short film soon for the My Road Reel competition, so I'm going to have a BTS video for that and do a vlog around that as well, maybe do a live stream whilst I'm filming. So if you want to see that, then subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.